The book of Psalms, Psalm 118. Give thanks to Yahweh, for he is good, for his loving kindness endures forever. Let Israel now say that his loving kindness endures forever. Let the house of Aaron now say that his loving kindness endures forever. Now let those who fear Yahweh say that his loving kindness endures forever. Out of my distress, I called on Yah. Yah answered me with freedom. Yahweh is on my side. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? Yahweh is on my side among those who help me. Therefore, I will look in triumph at those who hate me. It is better to take refuge in Yahweh than to put confidence in man. It is better to take refuge in Yahweh than to put confidence in princes. All the nations surrounded me, but in Yahweh's name I cut them off. They surrounded me. Yes, they surrounded me. In Yahweh's name I indeed cut them off. They surrounded me like bees. They are quenched like the burning thorns. In Yahweh's name I cut them off. You push me back hard to make me fall, but Yahweh help me. Yah is my strength and song. He has become my salvation. The voice of rejoicing and salvation is in the tents of the righteous. The right hand of Yahweh does valiantly. The right hand of Yah is exalted. The right hand of Yahweh does valiantly. I will not die, but live and declare Yah's works. Yah has punished me severely, but he has not given me over to death. Open to me the gates of righteousness. I will enter into them. I will give thanks to Yah. This is the gate of Yahweh. The righteous will enter into it. I will give thanks to you, for you have answered me and have become my salvation. The stone which the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. This is Yahweh's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. This is the day that Yahweh has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Save us now, we beg you, Yahweh. Yahweh, we beg you, send prosperity now. Blessed is he who comes in Yahweh's name. We have blessed you out of Yahweh's house. Yahweh is God, and he has given us light. Bind the sacrifice with cords, even to the horns of the altar. You are my God, and I will give thanks to you. You are my God, I will exalt you. Oh, give thanks to Yahweh, for he is good, for his loving kindness endures forever. Interesting, Psalm 118, it starts and ends with exactly the same verse. Give thanks to Yahweh, for he is good, for his loving kindness endures forever. So let Israel, the house of Aaron, those who fear, say that his loving kindness endures forever. And then a personal note in 5, out of my distress I called on Yah. Yah answered me with freedom. So sounds like he's saying that God doesn't have to help us, but he answered him with his own free will. God doesn't have to help us. Verse 6 is kind of a famous verse. I've heard this many times. Yahweh is on my side. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? And verse 8, kind of another famous idea. It is better to take refuge in Yahweh than to put confidence in man. It is better to take refuge in Yahweh than to put confidence in princes. Don't trust people. Don't trust princes. In our day and age, it's trusting the government. There's all these thoughts the government should take care of us and, have all these programs for poor people, and if I was really poor, I'd really appreciate that. But ultimately, we have to put our confidence, our refuge in Yahweh. Verse 14, Yah is my strength and song. He has become my salvation. So this person became a believer in God. I will not die, but live and declare Yah's work. Yah has punished me severely, but he has not given me over to death. So for whatever the sin is, because it doesn't say this is David, but it probably is. So we have not suffered unto death. He has punished this person, but not to death. So interesting psalm. Verse 22, the stone which the builders rejected has become the cornerstone, or basically the head of the corner. So Jesus, I think this was talked about in Jesus's day, that Jesus was the stone which the builders rejected. So it's not quoted here directly, but that was the idea. And it says, because this is Yahweh's doing. It's marvelous in his eyes. So I think this is talking about Jesus, but I'm not 100% sure. Because Jesus is known as the stone which the builders rejected. So checking in Matthew 21:42, Jesus said to them, did you never read in the scriptures, the stone which the builders rejected was made the head of the corner. This was from the Lord. It is marvelous in our eyes. And this version, it said, is a question mark. But in the other one, it just, has a period. So this is directly quoted in Matthew 21:42. I didn't ever put these two things together. I thought it was about Jesus. I thought I remembered that, but it originally comes from Psalm 118:22, and then it was quoted in 21:42. And I'm not sure why there's a question mark. It is marvelous in our eyes. Maybe it's taunting them. It's like, didn't you ever read this? This was from the Lord. It is marvelous in our eyes. God put this all together. Amazing, how Scripture puts everything together. Verse 28, you are my God, and I will give thanks to you. You are my God, I will exalt you. Oh, give thanks to Yahweh, for he is good, for his loving kindness endures forever. What a great connection in Psalm 118.